What's up, guys? Welcome to Rob's house. All right, today we're going to be installing some carbon fiber interior pieces into the Mustang. I do have a steering wheel on the way for that car, but it's not here yet. So today we're just going to do some interior pieces. We have these are from True Fiber. I got them on CJ's Pony Parts. This is a center console, and then the door sill like switch covers, basically in carbon fiber. I had wrapped these previously in my car using a Vivid carbon fiber wrap, and it's just sort of like, it's just not holding up that well. It's kind of like, it looked really sweet when I first did it, but now it's sort of getting a little discolored and stuff like that. So I figured I like that look. I wanted to just kind of see how it would look in the car with the other interior pieces being the way that they are, and I really like how the carbon fiber looks, so I decided to get some actual carbon fiber pieces. And this way we'll have, you know, like, it's actual carbon fiber, so with the wrap you'll see like I kind of cut it here, and it doesn't go all the way down on the door handle inserts and stuff like that. So anyway, removing these pieces is pretty simple. If you look in the bottom, basically all of these tabs, there's going to be clips that we're going to transfer over, so I'm just going to be careful with my trim removal tool and kind of just pop them right out. It's literally, when it's in the car, you're just going to sort of stick your trim removal tool in, pop them out. We'll transfer everything over. We'll transfer the switch over. Each one for the switches, there's just a plug on the bottom. Just unplug it. Super simple. So let me get those out, and I'll show you what we're working with. We'll transfer them over here and install them, and then we'll move over to the center console. All right, guys, I got one piece out here. We got a couple of T10 torque screws we got to take out. These black ones, 1, 2, and 3. That's going to mount this entire assembly onto these poles here, and then we can transfer the clips over and install the new part. So transferring the clips is literally as easy. You can just kind of lift them off. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, so anyway, just kind of pull the clips apart on each bottom part. They'll just slide right off. A lot of times when you pull these trim pieces out, the clips actually do come off, and you might have to fish for them in the car. But then it's real simple. You just kind of pop them on. See how there's these in the tabs, there's a hole, they'll click right into place. So just transfer these 4 clips over, transfer the controller. There was just one plug, so when you pull the trim piece off, just unplug it. As you can see, I had it wrapped in carbon fiber, but the wrap doesn't look quite as good as real carbon fiber. Obviously, it's gonna look a lot better with the real thing in there. So let me get all this stuff off and transferred, and I'll show you how to put it back in the car. All right, super simple. So everything's transferred over. Let's take our new carbon fiber piece and reinstall it in the car. All right, so as you can see, this is where the piece goes in the car. We just have our one connector, and reinstalling it's gonna simply be plugging that connector in here and then just sort of lining it up and pushing it in until all the tabs click into place. There it is, one down. So we're gonna do the exact same thing on the other side. I'm gonna just kind of skip through that because it's the exact same procedure. Just pulling the panel off, pop the clips off. There's just a single window control on the other side, so we just unplug that, transfer it over, and then we're done. So I'll show you what that looks like when I show you the finished product. Next we're gonna move over to the center console. All right, guys. So on each side we have to take these plastic trim covers off. They're just held on by clips, so just pull those off. There's going to be 2 7mm bolts on each side, and then once that's free, we can actually start removing the center console. Now, the one thing that we are going to have to do when we go to pull this off is we're going to have to kind of get in here and release the clips on this shift boot. So I'm going to need both my hands to do that, so I'll just report back once I have everything pulled off. All right, guys, here's our old piece. We've got a bunch of clips to transfer over, all these blue clips. Notice that here's where the shift boot goes. That's held in with orange colored clips. So when you're looking underneath there, that's what those are for. You want to pop all that out. That's the silver piece that goes around the shift knob that says like sync on it. You can pop that whole thing off. Here's our new piece. Notice that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 mounting posts. They correspond to these T20 torque screws. There's 6 of them, so it's the ones closest to the actual surface that we want to unbolt. We can leave the whole cup holder assembly bolted in. We're not replacing the bottom of it or anything. These plugs are just, you know, there's some lights inside of the cup holder. So I'm just gonna get everything transferred over to the new piece, and then we'll go and reinstall it in the car. All right, guys, check it out. We got it all installed right here. I decided not to do the carbon fiber top here because I like to rest my arm on this. I kind of like this soft, like leather wrapped plastic. But basically, you just just plug back in the two things underneath the cup holder. Once you get the carbon fiber piece all clipped into place, you can go ahead and clip in the shifter bezel, the thing that says sync on it. This is the thing that I was saying is held in with those orange clips. And then we can go ahead, reinstall our 7mm bolts on each side, put these covers back on, and we're done. And I'll show you guys the finished product when I have it all cleaned up. All right, guys, well, that's it for today. Like I said, I do have a steering wheel on the way for this car, so I'll do another video when that comes in and show you guys how to swap that out. That'll finish off the carbon fiber interior. The steering wheel, spoiler alert, does have carbon fiber on it, so it's gonna look pretty sweet with those carbon fiber pieces. So as usual, I hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.